And a bad boy on the corner, so move from on, yeah, cause we are dangerous.
Skai Jackson is such a cautionary tale on why you need to prioritize self-love and self-respect over these men.
Welcome to the channel, my lions. Skai Jackson's current predicament perfectly describes the main issue affecting our black women today. Skai Jackson is very young, only 22 years old, an actress who has many more years ahead of her. Unfortunately, her life is falling apart after she met this dude, Yerky. Boy, may I tell you? No, Yerky is a blood gang member who has 3 baby mamas before Skai Jackson met him. Here's the worst part, my lions. Skai Jackson met this fool Yerky when he was locked up, so she was the pen pal. Basically, Skai hooked up with a prison pookie. Now think about that. A successful, pretty and young black woman chased down and captured this turd. Not only did she do that, she let him impregnate her. Lord have mercy. This guy had no future, no job, no nothing whatsoever. But I bet he can grease them moose knuckles real good. No, my lions, doesn't this story remind you of most of these baby mamas in our community who love to be with Pookie and Ray Ray, get pregnant by them, and then come out in these streets saying there are no good men left?
This whole Skai Jackson baby daddy thing has shown me 2 things. Number 1, it has shown me there are a lot of Skai Jacksons laughing at Skai Jackson. Let that one sink in for 1 second. There are a lot of Skai Jacksons laughing at Skai Jackson. Take one second to let that one sink in. Bro, most of you men are living her life. Why are you so loud now? Where was this energy for your baby daddy? Where was this energy when you had that cape on your back and you thought you could save that?
Got it!
Most of you are her. Do you know the amount of Skai Jacksons I've met in real life? Bro, I just don't get that. I really don't get that. That girl's a multi-millionaire and she was Captain Saving. Bro! Number 2, it has reinforced my whole opinion on your partner is a reflection of you. It's a reflection of your self-worth, your respect, your morals, everything you stand for has to be mirrored to your partner. Bro, you just can't be having kids with anyone, bro. You can't just be letting anyone call you an ex, letting anyone in your relationship saying I love you to anyone. That there is deeper than what you man make it out to be. You man make me feel like I'm the stingiest person in the world just because I don't have multiple exes. Heck, I don't have one. Why? Reasons. That's not the point, because tell me, in what world would you literally meet your partner in jail? And I don't mean that figuratively, I don't mean that in a metaphor. She quite literally went to jail and that's how those 2 met. The guy dissed your dead homie from childhood back in the day, said she's smoking him in a pack, and you said that got hacked. Man already had kids and a whole other baby mom. He had 2 kids and you thought, hey, let me be his third. If you wanted a hood, why did you not go for Quavo, Takeoff, or them? You went, oh, it doesn't make sense.
Now, let's put some numbers on the pookiness of our black woman. Let's take a look at how many black women and men are having babies for the first time for ages under 20 and 20 to 24. For under 20, 42.2% of black women have babies for the first time between 2015 and 2019, and we can assume it only have gotten worse since then. Between 20 and 24 years old, 35% of black women had a baby for the first time. No bridging, let's combine these ages. Basically, in the black community between 2015 and 2019, 77.1% of black women under the age of 24 had a baby for the first time. 77.1%. That's a whole lot of black women breeding up like flies. Now let's look at the number for the men. Between 2015 and 2019, 52% of black men under 24 years of age had a baby for the first time. So brethren, the chances are extremely high that a black woman who is ready for marriage in her 30s already has a child. And as we all know, many lions will clap them cheeks. But these lions will not want to wife her up. Black men aren't having as many first babies like black women because it's harder for black men to have sexual activities on average. Only a select few of men are out here in the streets getting these black women pregnant. And Yerky is one of them. So Skai Jackson's situation is typical for black women. They hook up with men who cannot offer them anything and let them raw dog it up. No protection, and now here she is. Just another statistics.
I think the most interesting thing about Skai Jackson and her baby daddy is the fact that girls like her typically fetishize guys like him, you know, YNs, hood niggas, and they really get a kick out of their contrast. Like the general public's confusion of how the two of them could even cross paths, or the fact that she would even be attracted to him. And they think it makes them look edgy and rebellious, when in all actuality it makes them look like idiots, because realistically a woman like Skai Jackson dating a literal degenerate could only bring her down. There is absolutely no benefit to that. The only person that's benefiting is the degenerate, because then he gains access to your resources, which he will exploit because he doesn't appreciate them. Because YNs and hood niggas subconsciously know that y'all fetishize them, so they play along and get what they want, while you sit around thinking you're the best thing that's ever happened to him in his life because you have a superiority complex and you believe that you're a better option than the women in the hood, and what you're offering him is something that he would have never been able to get without you. But in all actuality, damn near every woman in his life has spoiled him, took care of him, or brought him new experiences. Like, girl, you're not special. And that's why y'all always end up getting dogged out, because you have this flawed perception of what you were supposed to mean to him, because you don't think he's smart enough to know that you just like him because of his aesthetic and not who he truly is. So you end up being a baby mama just like any other girl would have. And you're probably going to continue to pedestalize yourself because, oh, I was better than him. But that's another thing that I think comes with this fetish that y'all have for YNs and hood niggas. Believing that you could do all of these things for a man who you think ain't never had nothing done for him and gain devotion from him. Like, y'all do not even know or relate to or even understand these men that y'all fetishize. It's so funny to me.
My lions, stay safe out there. Hold tight, me gone again.